Just filming this because it's Captain Briggs today. She's filling in the form.
I'm the skipper.
Hopefully that won't get us in trouble.
Celebratory beer for making it.
And celebratory sparkling water.
And my water. I need to hydrate. Look at how potatoes have been served. So cute. Little volcanoes.
Just want to eat them.
Sorry. This will be us in 5 years. Here we are in Lanzarote. First things first, we've got a couple of jobs to do. I'm on washing duty. Didn't get any done in Gibraltar, unfortunately. And Eddie is pushing the boat down. Then I think we're going to head into town, maybe rent some bikes and go exploring. Who's the boat making all that racket? Oh wait, it's us. Addie's wandering around calling me a job creator.
Yeah.
Which I think is a little unfair.
Been here all morning. I've just finished fixing the job creations. Now I can start making progress on the job list.
You'll thank me on the Atlantic when you're really bored and I create you jobs.
No, I won't be bored, babe. I've got a whole book to read.
So I found some weevils in my quinoa packaging today when I went to get it out, and I remembered someone ages ago, I can't remember who it was, told me about how to kind of get rid of them, because a lot of people just kind of throw it out, or because it looks kind of yuck. There's all these like cobwebby things inside the package. So yeah, what I've done is I've laid it out on a tray, as you can see, and put it out in the sun. And if there's the little wormy things in there, then they just crawl on out, and if it's the moths, then they're usually kind of dead already. So yeah, it fixes it. Give the little container a clean out and Bob's your uncle. Good to go.
This is a 2mm bit of stainless steel that I got old mate Wes up in the machine shop up here to make me up. And basically we've got the freezer in here and the stove and the elements normally in here, and a lot of heat goes through, and we burn a lot of electricity trying to keep the fridge cold with the stove heating up the fridge the whole time. So this thing we're putting on here is supposed to stop that from happening.
So as you can see, our kitchen is a bit of a state right now. Hugely successful little task that one was. Look at our little heat protector there.
Heat shield, babe. Heat
shield, sorry.
I am one with the web, I keep singing my part. Oh yo 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 yo. Oh yo 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 yo. Oh yo 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 yo.
So Lanzarote is the most eastern island of the Canaries. It's extremely volcanic, as you can see. There's actually lava 600 degrees just below us and all these, in this whole region here. It was fairly kind of uninhabited until recently. It's become a big kind of tourist area because of this guy, Caesar Manrique. And he went to art school in Madrid and came back and has pretty much designed this whole island. So we're here now at his foundation, where a lot of his kind of artwork is, checking it out.
Yo 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 yo.
We thought we were there, but no. It's the camel jockey turn off. The easy way up the hill for all the tourists. Unfortunately, they go by camel. We're going by bike. Briggsy's happy. At least someone is.
Place is amazing. We're actually just riding through like the main roads of Lanzarote, and it is like a pumice minefield, super volcanic and some amazing scenery.
We are born of love, we are born of light, we are sharing a love, we are shining bright. We are born of love, we are born of light, we are sharing a love, we are shining bright. We are born of love.
We're leaving Lanzarote, the island of volcanic rock and not much else, and heading to Fuerteventura, which is meant to be the sports active capital of the Canaries. So hoping to spend a couple of days there, doing some kite surfing, if there's any wind, which at the moment we only have 7 knots, so fairly disappointing so far. Fingers crossed. Adam's in definite cruise mode today. He's in charge of us sailing along. He's turned the motor off. How many knots do we have?
Of wind? 10.
We've got 10 knots of breeze, and we are going 4.2 knots, which is the slowest I think we've ever travelled. Eddie's the kind of person that we likes to turn on the engine when we get below 5 knots, so yeah, he's just sitting there reading his book, thoroughly enjoying himself. He's even letting the sails flap along, which is not normal. Just parked up at this anchorage in Fuerteventura. It's a little bit snug. As you can see, we're quite close to all the other boats. But we are happy to be at anchor, so no complaints here.
Sarah's been making and trying to make muesli. What happened to this one?
Well, our gas oven is still part of my learning process. And the one on the bottom has gone a little bit burnt because I was doing something else while I was making my muesli. So I'm just picking out all the burnt pieces and separating it, and hopefully we've got like 90% of it, right?
Yeah. And it still smells really good,
yeah.
So it'll be fine.
So yeah, oopsie. Just gonna feed the fishies some very expensive lunch, some beautiful vanilla orange coconut granola. You are very lucky, fishies.
Hope they liked a bit of charcoal flavour.
We've decided to do a night crossing to get ourselves from Fuerteventura to Gran Canaria. We're heading there for a couple of weeks to finish setting the boat up for the crossing, and Adam can go off and do a week of work. So yeah, it's about 12-13 hours I think across. So we left about 7 PM and we're hoping to get in first thing in the morning. This is us, live update, moving along fairly nicely. The lights of Las Palmas. What's our plan?
Our plan is to go in straight to the visitor's berth at Las Palmas Marina, and hopefully they have a berth for us. They don't take reservations, and so they normally put you on anchor, but we can't be bothered with that, so hopefully sneak straight in.
Well, we were completely out of luck. The visitors' pontoon was full with marina boats, and we weren't allowed to anchor to tie up anywhere else. So they have made us come and anchor out here with all of these other boats. So we've had to take the dinghy off the front of the boat. Eddie's just pumping her up, and he's going to row into the marina to check us in, and hopefully we get a berth today.
We join the queue with all the other skippers, and eventually do get a berth, so we can get on with preparations to cross the Atlantic in a few days' time.
Hey puss! Everyone meet the marina cat. He's a little bit chubs. Hey Tubby Tubby Tubby, who's a Tubby Tubby Tubby? Who is a Tubby Tubby Tubby? You don't like that, do you? Who doesn't like being called Tubby?
What's happening here, Briggles?
We're provisioning for 3 weeks at sea.
So worried, you've been so still, barely beating.
So to help us with the crossing, we have had one of our fridges, we've got 2 fridges, be turned into a freezer. So all it means is that the freezing compartment in the fridge has just been made a little bit bigger, and then we crank it up to cold and it freezes the entire compartment. So it just means that we have a whole lot more space to be able to store veggies and things like that that will last a bit longer than the fresh food will. It absolutely amazes me the number of people that want to cross the Atlantic, and I have to kind of pinch myself when I realise that we are doing it on our own yacht. So lucky. There's professional sailors, there's doctors, there's nurses, there's travellers, there's people willing to pay. It's just astounding. Here's our new batteries all plugged in and ready to go. Addie's been working all week on this, chatting to people, trying to get the right ones for us. So fingers crossed they do a good job. We made time for at least one excursion before Adam flew out for work and walked to a very cool rock at the top of Gran Canaria.
See my face when I slide through. Every place I will find you. Every time we fell apart, boy, I see it in the stars. Baby, hold my hand. Won't you be my man? Let me take you away from the cold. Baby, be my diamonds and gold. Wander through the dead with you caught up in my...
So Eddie has just flown out, but I am staying behind here in Gran Canaria. I've got to get the boat all ready, do some prep work and do some serious shopping to get us ready to cross the Atlantic in just over a week. First things first though, yoga. just had a moment of realization that I may be over preparing a tiny bit. It is 7 AM and I am rolling falafel balls to go in the freezer. I'm a little bit worried, I'm not going to lie, about having to cater for 3 boys for up to 3.5 weeks. I haven't really done anything like it before, so yeah, hence my kind of overzealous preparation, but fingers crossed it pays off, we don't run out of food, and I will learn for the Pacific. Food prep time again. I have literally been chopping these bananas for the last 45 minutes. Luckily for me, the sun is shining, so I am also soaking up some rays and working on my tan.
It's time for love to show, and I know
This motley crew are off to cross the Atlantic. Wish us luck!